Many people wonder what personal injuries pay the highest settlements. If you saw some value in this video, please click the thumbs up button below and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to learn more about personal injury law. So which ones pay the highest settlements? Well, every case is dependent upon the facts. The highest settlements, unfortunately, result in cases where there's catastrophic injury. You don't want to have a case with the highest possible settlement because the higher the settlement, the more serious your injury. If you have a good lawyer, you might get a very good settlement on a less serious injury, but the folks that are recovering millions and millions of dollars and those types of cases that you see on television that go in front of the legislature for what we call special claims bills, where people's claims are worth multi-millions of dollars, those are cases where people are either left brain dead as a result of an accident, where they have a lifetime of ongoing care that's going to be tremendously expensive, or some situations might be where there was a wrongful death claim and somebody died and they were survived by family members that have a wrongful death claim. So again, those could become huge claims, and if somebody is the head of a household and they're in their 30s and they're negligently struck by another vehicle, for example, and killed in a fatal car accident, and they're survived by a wife and they're survived by children, and they would have lived another 50 to 60 years according to the mortality tables that we use to project what somebody's life expectancy would have been. Well, that person's claim and that family's claim could be huge. An economist would project what that person would have earned during their lifetime, and that becomes an element of damages. And sometimes when we reduce those numbers to present value, that's where you get claims that are worth millions and millions of dollars. For example, if somebody that was making $200,000 a year was killed at age 30, that's going to be a multi-million dollar claim. On the other hand, somebody who was killed at age 30, if they were not survived by a spouse and they were not survived by children, and they made $30,000 a year and there was nobody that was dependent upon them for income during their lifetime, the claim is worth much less. They might have a parent or they might have a sibling that has a claim of some kind, but under Florida's wrongful death statute, you're limited. But the large claims are serious catastrophic injuries or death claims to somebody that is the head of a household or somebody that other people depend on for financial income. When you have a smaller injury claim, like an auto accident where you've suffered pain and you've gotten a diagnosis, for example, of a herniated disc, or you might need a surgery, those claims as well could be worth significant amounts, into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. We look at how much the medical bills are in the past, we look at how much they're going to be in the future, and we come up under Florida law with a fair number. And of course, for pain and suffering, when someone's injured in an accident, there is no set value. So the best personal injury claims are the worst ones for your physical body, because the best claims are the ones where you're the most injured. So I hope you never have one of those claims. But if you do, or if you know somebody that does, the larger the claim, the more experience your lawyer needs. You only have one bite at the apple, and you need to make sure that your lawyer presents your claim properly the first time, especially in one of these large catastrophic injury cases. Thank you.